matchups being played at a very high level. I mean, Animal and Ant going to Game 5 in a match that I would think like Absa would have a lot more game in comparatively. Like every character has the ability just to say, you know what, I'm going to grit my teeth and do it because I know as a pilot, I'm good enough too.
Yeah, right. It's the conjunction, the belief in your character, but also the hours in the character that help, you know, kind of cultivate that belief. But now we have Ant versus CakeAssault in grand final here. Ant, of course, on the winner side of the bracket, just needing to win one set to crown our Fusion Plus champion. But we'll see if CakeAssault allows that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as powerful of a power up for Cake in Rivals 2. It's been seeming, but Loser's Cake is certainly alive and well. There's always been stretches of time where Cake gets put into losers at any point in bracket, and then after getting put in losers, doesn't drop a game to win the whole thing. The way and the momentum that he carries after being put in losers bracket is still certainly there. See how impervious Ant can be to it. So far playing pretty crispy all the same. Doesn't get the inside hit of that forward tilt. A bit of move spacing you wish you would have back, but all the same you can play to the next interaction. Man, these wave dashes out of Shield are crazy, but the conversions from Cake just as good.
Throwing out that back air, gonna be able to connect that one. Ant, such a good job. Tries to get an opening, doesn't get the sweet spot there. Can't really convert off that, right? You need that nice juicy slide hitbox, that sweet spot. Go ahead and provide that stagger to convert to something. Wow.
What a snag on that ledge. It's always so hard to anticipate where Ant is going to be going with that up special too. So good call on CakeAssault's part to see that Ant is going to be trying to recover a little bit early on the side of things. Couple hits, edge cancel on that upper.
And then goes back to ledge again. Luckily, CakeAssault doesn't snag it this time from him.
Oh man, just spacing on this, trying to play around this platform. Merchant Port with such a boon for Cake in their first set, trying for that quick wave dash back down tilt. Baiting and waiting and seeing if Ant is going to make that aggressive play forward with the wave dash out of shield. Gave it up the first time, but in midair like this, it's always so beneficial. Big downstroke.
Catches the get up attack there. Gonna pay for it.
Landing forward air, just has enough time to put it back on shield. Unfortunate trade.
Wow. Yeah, all right. Final stock scenario here. Ant trying to bring things back. Gets a nice 15% or so from throwing out that cloud and getting a hit in. And here we go. The up throw onto the plat. The up air chains begin. But I love this stall from CakeAssault there with the clones on it. Doesn't matter. Double jump. Oh, was able to get far enough away. Maybe. Has to destroy that smoke. Isn't going to do it. CakeAssault goes low. Has to go back to ledge. And we just roll up and secure that game 1 victory.
Man, that's tough. Cake almost pigeonholing himself into the suboptimal low recovery route because you put smoke in that column and you're expecting Ant to do like a put cloud there or double jump rising back air. And if he commits to that, then you have the low recovery. But
yeah,
Ant, what we've been saying all day about Ant, he's just so disciplined in seeing just what the win condition can be and just how to properly play against Cake in these key recovery moments. Taking game 1 off to a pretty fine start when it comes to winning Fusion Plus, this Fusion Supermajor, trying to cement it. Recovering low like that, not exactly ideal.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a flub there from Ant. Gonna try to answer back with this game. With how close these two have been, we'll see if that's enough of a difference maker. So far, I mean, hasn't even been touched by CakeAssault since losing the stock. Gets popped a little bit by the teleport, but otherwise negligible damage. But CakeAssault's mashing back here in his face.
It's a pretty good hitbox, so I've heard. Sour downer. Like, there's a million things to like about how Ant plays Absa. A million things to like about how Cake plays this Forsburn.
Nice.
But oh man, the quick movement off that DJC to get the shield grab baited out in time.
Okay.
Nair one there as a bit of a bridge off of the platform extension. Nice stuff. Playing the corner as well as possible.
Ooh, got stabbed.
Kind of got thrown off by the clone detonation though in the midst of that movement.
There's just certain angles where you're like, I don't really know if I know how to zip the ledge from here. So we'll try something similar and gets popped by the back air instead. They are scrapping here in the center.
Fortunately, trying to play back air war with Forsburn is not exactly the recipe for success, as most characters in the game. Oh, Kevin attack is a knockdown now.
Oh, that might just be stock. Yeah. Great catch from Ant.
67 or 82 now. Far, far, far from out of it. The Ant trying to maximize his platform play. Get up attack. Try to read a roll.
Back air? No, doesn't actually have the time or doesn't go for the RAR there, but he's clearly spacing that back to Ant and smoke in the middle of the stage, making it hard for Ant to even see what CakeAssault is going for.
135. The combust is online, but doesn't even need it. Just putting out these back airs. Cake is doing them a little higher than before, or at least jumping a little higher and then or fast falling a little later. There's like a difference in the
Who won that last set?
Between CakeAssault as he was able to back air, basically back air out Ant for the W there in game number 2.
It was CakeAssault, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
This is going to be an interesting set, right? Because one of those where it's like, could Ant just win the entire tournament now? Sure. Could this be game 10? Absolutely.
Also,
right? Like, you know, just with the way the back and forth cadence of these two tend to go, it's really hard to call a victor. But, I mean, look at, oh my God, CakeAssault. I mean, that has to be one of the most efficient ways to get rid of Absa stock, especially on a stage like this. If you're able to spike her down onto the plat and then immediately just one with a down strong, send her up and make use of that low kill box. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, these platforms just wide enough to make teching matter, but not against certain moves. And if you space it right and time it right, down strong can just cover just about everything. And far from out of it, though. We've seen miraculous comebacks and solid gameplay throughout the day from both, from both of these two. Wow, what a pickup.
Yeah, I feel like Ant finds himself spending a lot of time trying to regain space to get back to center. And then when he does get to center, playing this like weird scrapping rocket game, takes back airs and not coming out on top.
Just so quick across that platform and then some. The tipper down tilt offering plenty of hits to confirm off of it. Tipper F tilt. Could have set up for a sweet spot, can't find it. Another one, waits out the tech opportunity on the plat. Cannot believe that didn't close out the stock.
Oh, and Cake getting all this extra damage. The backers yet again, forcing Ant to shield them. At some point, I think Ant gonna have to get brave enough to parry them. You know, they're coming consistently enough at a very specific cadence that I think you might need to, you know, be a little brave sometimes.
Dash, stagger. Those little mix-ups can go a long, long way against a character who consistently needs to take to the air. Four hooks down.
And there it is. Yeah, beautiful parry from CakeAssault. You know, because Absa, just from the nature of the fact that she's trying to hit these low areas most of the time, mean that she can be very susceptible to being parried because she tends to do these like double jump, cancel, really low to the ground, back air, jump, double jump, cancel. You know, it's like they're doing at the same tempo every single time.
It's a very specific cadence to it. Oh, well, that's what always I find impressive about like how Cake's for. Oh man, that is and doing so well, keeping things in spitting distance basically the entire time, but. An SD in Game 4 is either a set-defining moment or just a game-losing error, set-losing error at that point. We'll have to see if it can rebound effectively. Certainly no sign of giving up here.
Nice.
Oh, the weight was clean, but Cake does have the ability to put all that smoke out, but with the clean way to chop the top off that instant smoke cloud, it removes a lot of the verticality from Cake's recovery and thus not able to make it back. Man, what a play.
Yeah, that's like 2 different games now where Ant has effectively lost the stock really early to either SD or something similar, and then brings it back with like pretty quickly with confidence, right? Where it just makes me think like, man, if you had that stock to actually play with, you know, like what would the story be? But that's not the world we're living in right now. But great punish game coming out here from Ant, and able to convert into the sweet spot at the end of that chain, but still great damage nonetheless. Got caught off stage without a double jump there.
Yeah. Can't tell if he burned it too soon with the air dodge there or if it was just, another mishap of some kind. The actions out of those landing back airs being so devastating. A perfect shield certainly helping. Dash attack.
Nice try.
Takes ledge, but it is the Hyperborean Harbor. You can just teleport right through the stage. Oh, that dash attack tempo breaker was nuts. Smoothness in order to get back to the stage. There's always so little time for Ant as we get to 80% here. Absa losing her stock just so soon, especially on stages like this. The down tilt into up strong, reaching that top platform and closing down the stock sub 100 after the hit. Like 79 before the hit.
Yeah, no, that was wild. And honestly, I guess that dagger reaches a little bit higher than I would have thought, because I swear he did not hit Ant there, but you know, it's tough because now we have the reset, right? CakeAssault successfully winning 3-1 in the elimination side has put Ant into the elimination side of bracket now, and this set is the real one for all the marbles. If Ant doesn't SD, I'm like, maybe,
yeah, right.
You know?
Like the early game feels so affirmatively in Cake's favor, either by SD or early combo or what have you. But Ant brings it back and has all of the room to win out and have these openings and make the most of it. It's slightly off the mark, and those small errors do not go unpunished. A mistech there, getting down strong instantaneously. Thus, Cake is once again up a stock here, but this is the first game of the reset. Oh, no.
Okay, I respect the attempt there. I thought he was going to go for maybe a down air reset or something, but they're going for the back air. But spot. It's like your punish is just kind of over, right? And that's a tough feeling to have. You go for something, you can't punish, but that was sick. Only 55% too, so Ant totally still in this.
Never out of it until you're truly, unless your final stock is gone and all that jazz. Down strong, okay. A way to beat that run-up CC, the down strong right back to the Cake side of things.
Wow, the immediate down tilt there, right? Saying, listen, I can floor hug this, and already ready to mash out that down tilt out of this advantage. That's just like a sign to Ant, right? Where it's like, all right, when you get your hit, your follow-up needs to be something that is not floor huggable. Whether you go for grab or you go for something else.
I wonder, as I see more and more of this stage, this merchant port, I'm really beginning to wonder if Ant is going here with a reason. What reason Ant is going to merchant port for game number 1? Like, the mobility that Cake gains on these platforms is so good. And while, yes, there's a lot of verticality to it to help your reset potential, at the same time, it's turning up throw conversions into tech chases and not letting Absa really flourish with that extra level of mid-air control.
If he just doesn't quite have the speed to get up to the platform and convert, because the full hop is not quite going to get you there, so you have to burn the double jump. Because for a weird double jump, it makes it just hard to get those chases. But despite that, I mean, we're watching Ant try to keep it a buck here. Oh, in the danger zone.
Far from out of it, but Cake changing up how high and how low these back airs get. Falling with the down air, cutting off different angles. Forward strong. Do not floor hug here.
Yeah, you have to keep a floor hug safe game plan right now if you're in. If you know that down throw's going to come. There we go. Got to get the sweet spots. Yes, sir.
Starting to see Cake come down, but there it is, just putting out falling back air, and Ant with the bit of exasperation on his face, now losing 4 straight. Cake never has a different expression whenever playing. As even as ever, the computer has been booted up and the Cake OS is running at high capacity.
All right, really strong start for Ant thus far. Able to get a grab and get a pretty good conversion. 50% is nothing to laugh at. And he's keeping it going as well. That's what I like to see. Force that Forsburn to come to you.
Do not let Cake get comfortable just playing the I'm going to wall you out with back air game. It works no matter if you're winning or losing, but let it not work too well. Time for an extra bit of mix-up. Feints trying to gain some extra height. Just fall with Absa to close down the stock, and it's not working thus far from a finish perspective, despite all the pieces being there. Cake hunting for that final blow, lets the 4-strong rip again. Gets massively punished for it for good reason. That's stock 1 down. And a chance to represent with the lead a little bit here before going down 2 games to 0.
And the down strong yet again, going to be that quick, easy answer to getting rid of that option stock, especially on the ground, whether it's a knockdown or just in the nearby vicinity. It's just so fast that you're not going to expect her to react to it, right? So it's like, all right, let me just throw it out, see what I can get. For CakeAssault, it's been working out more times than it hasn't.
Not that TI on the forward throw. Down there into clone pop for the reset. And finally starting to put up shield a little bit more. Seeing some of these answers and these the direction here from Cake. Find the up throw. Attempted up airs. Attempted coverage with there, but it's a big down air to shut things down. To always clip Ant out of a bit of good positioning and turn it into a rough spot.
Ant trying to get something going.
Ooh.
Let's see that down strong again.
Down strong. All right. Bust online too. I mean, we're seeing Ant like really try to continue to establish the ground game outside of just throws. We're seeing landing fair into jabs, into F tilts, into beyond, but just not quite linking together how he wants it to. Ooh, dangerous jump. Has no clone anymore as well, but just barely able to make it back.
Wow, still hanging on here. Oh, Ant gives it up. Man, just can't get rid of the stock from CakeAssault. Looking real bad. I mean, this is looking like it's going to be 5 straight games that CakeAssault's going to take here.
It's certainly shaping up to be that way here.
Yeah.
There is the stamp of approval for CakeAssault. I mean, loser's cake.
Yeah, it's like Ant maybe, I don't know, ran out of steam or something. I feel like that winner set was already pretty exasperating, but was able to kind of skirt by, but just doesn't seem to maybe have enough left in the tank to go ahead and close it out here tonight. We'll see one more chance to try and get himself on the board.
Double dash tag that time instead of fair, just because you know the attempt to try and get down there as soon as possible. Nair 1-2 into down strong. 98% here, and Cake is just having full control over the game off of sheer mobility and proper burst management. Though at 60%, quite a few up airs in order to close down the stock and gain a bit of a lead. At least gain a little ground on that lead.
Oh my god, the down strongs have been destroying Ant now. Can't seem to find that game plan. Work around it. There we go, down strong again at the 4 hug percent to force the hard knockdown. CakeAssault getting this down strong, everything for him. Good job to Ant for going ahead and firing back.
Can't let it risk too far. Can't let any player here get a little too far out of reach, else
Again.
be punished. Down throw, down strong. Covering space. Another down. And or hug it. Get through it all, holding all the way.
You have the combustor as well. You down tilt
man.
that. You can probably just combust immediately. Ooh, wow. Surprised it didn't knock out off the top, to be honest.
Bit of a sour hit. Oh,
Yeah,
this,
no,
yeah, couldn't clean it up.
They're looking like we might be seeing the end of our tournament pretty soon here. And one last stand. Hard knockdown again by the down strong. CakeAssault not even thinking about the follow-ups anymore. Sitting down on that C-stick.
Cake is playing with a level of poise that even Ant can't match. That's the double jump gone. Tried for the super clone. Didn't quite landed. A couple back airs come down. Cake just hunting for a down tilt, hunting for any opening. Ant not too far behind as we see the cloud into Thunderline. 84% doable. Hard? Yes, especially with some of these plays that Cake is continuing to make. But doable as we see another up throw fair. Tech chase. Another fair comes down. 44%. Cake finally gets a chance.
Okay, huge opportunity for Ant. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Can't get close enough to Cake to get the final finishing blow. Goes for a drop zone. That won't connect as well. And that one cloud of smoke allows Cake to get back and take back the tournament. That's gonna be CakeAssault winning over Ant in a reset body bag 3-0 victory, saying that, hey, the ops is good, but my Forsburn is better.
Yeah. Just as much of that. Not even character to character, player to player. Like,
Yeah.
Cake dropped to losers, and as losers Cake does, he says, okay, now I will try.
Yeah, no, that seemed exhausting for Ant, you know?
Yeah, it's brutal.
Not to say that's not exhausting for
Pinata
CakeAssault.
Camp!
Oh, Pinata Camp.
Rice Krispie!
Oh, we go to the Pinata Cam for the true trophy. As hello everybody, as part of the Fusion Major and now Super Major like history at this point, every winner of which has been I think Cake all 3 times has received a Rice Krispie treat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, just run ads and close out, y'all.
No, fantastic stuff to CakeAssault. Like, once he dropped to losers, and once we saw like how game 2, game 3, and beyond started happening, the writing felt on the wall. And after an exhausting full day here at the Fusion plus Super Major, CakeAssault is the grand champion with Ant very close behind, Stango in 3rd, Animal in 4th.
Yeah, great run for Animal today.
Kinka and B-Bats in 5th, and then Ham Polo and oh no. Who did
Polo
Cheesy
lost
Potato?
the kick.
And Ham Polo and Cheesy Potato in 7.
Nice.
Yep.
Got it all down in memory. It just took us a little bit as we run our final bit of ads. First and foremost, come on. There it is. Fusion happening every single Monday. You know what the Fusion Plus is named after? It's named after the weekly that happens every Monday with featuring Smash Ultimate and Rivals of Aether 2, which is available to register so frequently every single weekend and beyond. Start Direct/Fusion, where you can catch all of the action for Smash and Rivals 2 at Collision Series TV and Collision Series TV 2, respectively. Easy to get to in Rahway, New Jersey, here at River City Games, by car or by train, and catch all of this amazing space and amazing games all at once.
Yeah, buddy. And of course, you cannot have any of this without Collision Series. Please join the Collision Series community. Collision is all about creating an unforgettable experience. From high-quality tournaments to productions to celebrating the most talented gamers from every background, the mission has been to foster fun, unity, skill, and sportsmanship across the gaming world. Be a part of the journey and help us grow. Please follow, share, and connect with Collision on Twitch at Collision Series TV, on Twitter at Collision Smash, on YouTube at Collision Series. Let's build something amazing together. Support our growth and join our next big moment.
Then, of course, there is the Sleet.gg Grassroots Esports done right. It is now, according to Cheesy Potato, the developer, it is now required by law for all Rivals tournaments and platform fighters in general to run Sleet.gg. Shout out to Cheesy for creating a very, very fantastic bracketing website. The beta is out right now at Sleet.gg if you're interested in using it, with version 1 and official release coming out early in 2026 for not just as a web app, but also for iOS and Android apps as well. Gonna be fantastic. It's a very, very clean bracket website, able to run a whole lot and track a whole lot, most notably sustaining circuits already. So very, very clean stuff from Sleet.gg. Brings us to the final ad of the night, Afterburner.
Make sure y'all check out Afterburner 2026. It's back this January 17th through the 18th at Cruz Plaza, Indiana's premier fighting game event. Enjoy more than 50,000 square feet of venue space surrounded by antique planes hanging overhead and collector cars throughout, creating one of the most unique FGC experiences anywhere. This year, we featured Ultimate, Melee, Street Fighter 6, Rivals 2, and more, bringing together top players and some of the best energy the scene has to offer. Registration is open now. Sign up at start.gg/afterburner today.
Yeah. And then, of course, coming soon. Nothing to talk about here. Nothing to advertise. Beyond.
I don't know.
More will
What
be
is it?
here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fusion. It's the weekly event y'all know and love. Fusion Plus gonna be frequent enough. Gonna be coming soon. This is not the first. This is the first Fusion Plus, and certainly won't be the last. And more will come. More certainly will be on the table. Not just for Smash Ultimate. Not just for Rivals of Aether 2, but also for some Melee action to complete the trifecta. Thank you all so much for watching here at the Collision Series TV for some Rivals of Aether 2 happening all day and apparently all night, because we're getting close to that midnight hour, 15 minutes away from it. Fusion Plus has been an absolute blast. First of many, I'm sure. Do you have any final thoughts, Flambo?
Nah, I'm ready to say let's kick it, and make sure y'all tune in. Follow Collision Series. We'll be back with more action next time. But for now, have a nice night.
Take it.
Good shit, y'all. We're clear. Let's go.